Yes guys, welcome back to day 2 on the hand cut roof. We're going to be doing this vaulted ceiling here. There's Velux either side of the steel. I'm going to cut another one here and then I can work out where my valley rafter is going to go. So stay tuned. I'm going to get my dad and the apprentice to cut the back edge. So I'm going to crack on boil. Right, so I've got a 15-degree pitch to myself. Right, we've got a 15-degree pitch. And then come down 58mm. That's what I want left on. Squared back on yourself. Because it needs to go to the centre of the steel. So I'm going to notch that out, and then the two bits at the top where the ridge is, they'll meet together nicely. "15 degrees again. Is this all there now? I'll show you once I've cut this. Well, it's yours, take it. Ah. 290. Need that off-cut a wall plate. Ugh. So instead of having a massive bird's mouth, I'm going to notch it round the wall plate so it sits nice. Right, notch round the brickwork. 257. Takes ages to cut these ones, like. It takes ages just to cut these. Right, so that obviously is 15 degrees. And you want to come down 58. And then once you've cut that, you square it back that way. Or should I just cut it and then you can copy it?
Well, they're all going to be different.
No, but if I show you it, then you'll understand it better. "15 degrees, 58mm down, square it back for your wall plate. And it needs to meet in the centre, so it should be 48mm, I think. Let me just double check. I think I've overcut that one. Have I?
Oh, that one?
Yeah, it's 48mm. 48 mil that way, not 58. And then your 15 again. And then you would just measure from that point, whatever your measurement is there, to the outside. What was it? Outside. Outside of the wall plate. Yeah, so put it just on the corner like what we've been doing. Is that it?
Yeah.
23, 25. So then if you put this tape measure on there for us, see right on the where the pencil line's joined. Yeah. And it'll be 23, 25. You just curve it down like that. And then wherever that meets.
Yeah.
That's your bird's mouth, but then you want 10 notch around it. Could you chuck me a bit of that 4x2 there? That's the one. But give it a little bit more so you've got a little bit of play. And then from that point there, you need to measure from the outside the wall plate to outside the brickwork. Do it nice and safely like that, yeah. Just give it a little.
2.5.
No. What?
2.05.
It can't be 205, it's 25 something.
2.53.
Yeah, so then you would measure
2.53.
square, because you've measured square there, you need to measure square on the wall plate. It'll be what did you say, 253? 253. That's your 253 there. And then I'll show him another time as well. So that you need to cut all that off because it's going to be, because we're doing a plumb cut.
Do you want to come a bit more then? Oh no.
No, because then you'll just add on to that. Needs to be, well,
That's going to be cut straight off.
they'll just have to do a flat fascia, like maybe a timber one. Because otherwise we'll have the curve on the groove. So that'll be cut off there. That's your cut there. And then that's your notch. You get it? No? Neither?
Yeah.
Neither?
What?
Neither do I.
You get it? Let's do it. Once we've done the first 6, we'll be alright.
Miles getting another 12 timbers. Need to remember to put the slit in for the wall plate, which is 55 mil. Like, not the wall plate, the hanger, sorry. $55. I'm gonna put these on as we go, so it's nice. Nice and easy for it. Yeah, boy! Nah. Right, so the valley rafter, we've got two different pitches and two different heights above plate, so I'm having to move it round. So to get my head round it, I've cut one template with the pitch on this side and that side, put them on there where they meet. Same at the bottom here. And then I've pulled the string line to it. And where they both meet, that's where my centre of my valley rafter is. And then I can work it off there. As you can see up there, there's a bit of timber up there. So that's going to help me get my head round it. So let's get it cut, baby. I think I've worked it out, so I'm going to cut it and hope for the best. Valley rafter time. Right, so got a 50-degree splay cut to go on. So I've cut it at 90, and then 90 minus 50 gives you 40. And you just follow the profile there and that'll give you a 50-degree splay cut. Instead of putting your saw under loads of tension. Just trying to figure out which fucking way to cut it. That way. Ah. Come on. I'll finish the rest with a bloody handsaw. Right. Cut it the wrong way. Let's try that again, the right way. There you go, that's better. 50-degree cut, nice and easy. The second time round. Right. Bird's mouth time. For my longest cut, I need 2880. Two 880. Slide. Then upstand with 85mm. No! Tape measure. Drop me tape measure. It was 11 degrees. And that will be 80. 90 minus 79 degrees out of there, the secret. But my seat cut needs to be 40 degrees. Back on itself. Oh, the tape measure's there on the other side. Thank you. .40 degrees that way. Legend. Nothing. So, I don't want to keep massive cut. I'm going to do another 40-degree splay cut, the thickness of a wall plate, so I don't have a big overhang. Rafter number 2. Like a glove. Right, so we've got the double valley rafter in. Nice and sweet. I'm dead happy with the cut because there was a lot of splay cuts on the seat cut. So I had 2 seat cuts to do, one round the brickwork and one on the wall plate. I've wrapped it round the wall plate, which you'll see in the video with my glasses. This is the Velux opening. So one's a jack rafter, but that's just the way it's worked out. There was actually meant to be 2 in this roof. So we've narrowed down to 1, but otherwise it would have been a nightmare to try and get it in with the valley being in. So making good progress. Tomorrow we'll be filling out all the jacks. My dad will be finishing the other side. We'll be putting noggins in for the Velux and all the hangers, truss clips and all that stuff. So stay tuned for day 3 and hopefully we'll get it pretty much finished. See ya.